What is going on, ladies and genitals? Yodi Slay here, bringing you episode 1 of my Borderlands 2 Seraph weapon series. That is right, this is the new series. We wrapped up the legendary weapons yesterday, and it is time to show you guys all these Seraph weapons that are found in the Borderlands 2 DLCs. Now, we're starting off with the Actualizer. In my case, it is the corporate Actualizer. In your case, the prefix of this gun may change, but it will be some variation of the Actualizer. Now take a look here. This is a Seraph weapon found in the very first DLC. There's 2 DLCs that have been released for Borderlands 2 at this point, and each DLC has specific Seraph weapons to that DLC. So some aren't found in the second shop, some are found in the first shop. Like right here, going to a Seraph weapons store. This is the only way to get Seraph weapons, by the way. You cannot get these things as drops. You got to buy them from these the vendors, and the way you get Seraph crystals are by killing the numerous raid bosses out there. We got Hyperius, Master G, and Pyro Pete. I guess there's not really that many to say numerous like there were so many, but that is how you get the Seraph weapon or Seraph crystals. I know it's a pain in the balls to get them, but right now the raid bosses are actually farmable more than once. They're not locked out like they used to be, where you could only do it once every 24 hours. I say get it in right now. The max you can carry is 999. Definitely get in there and start wrapping up some of these Seraph crystals. But I figured with this with these Seraph weapons, I would just show you guys some gameplay and go over my pros and cons of these different types of weapons. And I figured Fink Slaughterhouse would be the best way to show off these different type of weapons. Now, some of them are good, some of them are better, some of them are just complete garbage, and we'll go over that and discuss that. But different from what we did in the Legendary Weapon series, I'm actually going to read you the wiki each and every episode, just because I left out some minor details with some of the legendaries in the Legendary Weapon series. So I figured I would just read from the wiki and, you know, kind of keep you guys up to par with them. So starting with the wiki, it says Actualizer is a Seraph submachine gun manufactured by Hyperion. The Actualizer is obtained from trading with the Seraph vendor in Oasis. Alright, special weapons effects. In the red text it says we need to talk about your DPS report, and it's got 200% bonus accuracy and increased damage. If you've seen, the one that I'm using actually has 7,600 damage, so that's pretty freaking awesome. A lot of you guys might be like, man, this kind of looks like the bitch, and that's pretty much what it is. The bitch, you know, the firing actually increases the accuracy. Same with this, it's a little bit less accurate, but this has got a lot more power. But a smaller magazine, and it's just not as accurate as quick. Like, it takes a little bit longer for your crosshairs to actually, you know, get close together and become really accurate. But going on with the usage and description here in Wiki, it says, like most Seraph weapons, the Actualizer suffers from horrible accuracy. The 200% bonus accuracy is somewhat misleading, as this actually makes it much less accurate than normal Hyperion submachine guns. It also suffers reduced capacity compared to equal level purple tier SMGs. Its only advantage being increased damage, and it's 7,600. Like I said, it's pretty freaking good. So there's a little trivia section here in the wiki that says the flavor text is a reference to the movie Office Space, and the quote, "We need to talk about your DPS report." I don't know what it is. I've seen Office Space, I think, but I couldn't have told you that there was a quote in it. But what I like about this weapon is I really love submachine guns in Borderlands 2. As you can see, like I said, this is definitely like the Seraph version of the bitch. Now, the bitch has got about double the magazine size as this Actualizer here, but the bitch does a little bit more, a little bit less damage. The Seraph version of this does a lot of damage at 7,600. I like it. I don't think it's too bad. It's actually, if you aim down sights, it seems like it's a little bit better than just hip firing. With the bitch, you can hip fire that thing all the way across the map, and it's super, super accurate. With this one, I actually prefer aiming down sights. It seems like it takes away that weapon sway a little bit more. So it's, I mean, it's all personal preference. But this is actually one of the Seraph weapons that I really do like. They come in elemental versions, as you've seen at the beginning there. There was actually a slag version. I think it'd be cool to find a fire version. I don't know if it comes in every elemental version, but it does come in some elemental form. So if all you got to do, if you go to that Seraph shop and it doesn't have a weapon that you want, don't buy anything. Go, you know, save and exit and come back in. Seraph weapons, it's hard to get the Seraph crystals usually. That's the only downfall to the Seraph weapons. But right now with these raid bosses being, you can farm them all day long, the Seraph crystals are easy to come by. So Seraph weapons, you can farm for them for days. Go to the shop. If there's nothing there that you want, simply don't buy anything. Save and exit, come back in. The guns will change each and every time you come back in, and bam, boom, dude, you got it. So yeah, Seraph weapons are pretty cool. Like I said, some are really bad. You'll see those throughout this series. And I probably, from now on, I don't think I'm going to show like 5 minutes of gameplay because I'm running out of things to say. But I hope you guys enjoy this series. I hope to see the support that the legendary weapons did. I know that it's not as like appealing as the legendaries because anybody can just go get the Seraph crystals and buy them. But nonetheless, it's Borderlands 2, the game that I love, and I thought it'd be a good addition. I actually thought about doing all the unique weapons, like I thought about doing a unique weapon series as well, showing all the like blues, purples that have the red flavor text. But guys, I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of this Seraph weapon series. It's going to be epic. There's 17 in total, unless more drop with the new DLC in January. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please remember to rate and subscribe, Yodi. Salalo.